Alright, so what we're going to do is get the wheels pulled off this car. The hubs are locked up, so we got to get the axle nut off. We've got to get a hub puller, get the hub pulled off, get these drums seized. They're seized up, so we got to get the drums freed up. We got this side off, fix and pull this cotter pin out, get the nuts off of it. Car don't look too bad. Like I said, there is a 8 3/4 rear end that they're looking up. It's most likely got 276 gears. It may or may not have a sure grip. There's no way of well, we're not looking at a tag on there. Haven't done that yet. But the goal today is to try to get the this freed up. I may not be able to, because I got to get the hub puller for my brother, and I may not be able to get it till tomorrow. So anyway, we are trying to get the Newport where it will roll freely on its own without dragging it. That way I can get it off the trailer, get it hand washed, clean it up real good, try to get the inside vacuumed out, cleaned up, get the engine bay cleaned up, see what it all looks like. And then overall, the patina looks amazing on this car. It's never been painted. It's the factory, I don't know what color that's called, but it's cream. It's got the red oxide primer underneath that's coming through, and I'm pretty sure once I get it all cleaned up, that patina is going to look amazing on this car. So let's get started. Put this to work, but it did. This is tapered on there, but what it says on the internet is these things stick pretty good. So especially since this car's been sitting for so long, we got a puller that clamps onto these studs. It goes right here. Work it out that way. I don't have it with me. I'll get it tomorrow, but we're gonna try to move it anyway with a hammer.
Two hours later.
Alright, we got this axle puller on here. We are going to see if I forgot to bring some. I sprayed it real good with PB Blaster yesterday.
That's it. Pulling all the shit out of it. I'm gonna put a fireball behind it.
Backing plate no. Oh yeah.
Well, backing with the,
Oh, all the brakes.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, we can try that with a screwdriver, probably. Yes, it's figured though. Brakes stuck to the drum, didn't they? Oh yeah. Okay, come on, hook. That pulled through. All right, we'll be good. Let's see something. Yeah. All right, we got it pulled off. The shoes themselves, they stuck to the inside of the drum, which is what we expected. There's what that two-piece axle looks like. The hub is separate from the axle. So we're gonna get the other side off. This side should be the same. Now this side of the car was uphill and the other side of the car was downhill. I don't know which would be worse. Actually, no, this was downhill. It was facing. Yeah, this was downhill. The other one was uphill where I don't think it's gonna matter though. The car's been sitting there that long.
Front looks like it did well. This is the side you got to put on so you can come up and roll. How do you know you're on an old Dodge or Chrysler when you got one of those curves?
Yeah, I don't have any of these curves. Haven't ever needed one, I don't think. I do need it on that AMC. We're gonna pull them off that AMC today too. If it goes this fast. That pretty quick. Right there. No, it's over there. Alright. Here we go. We're going to give this one a try.
I'm still.
Let me hold this. It's going to vibrate. That one's going to pull off easier. It already popped.
Yep.
Hey, the nut come back off too easy too, so that's a bonus. Hang on, sticking on top. Let me get a...
I miss the threads if I might pull it because it's. You're gonna put a little pressure on it. You hit it, it moves it.
Here's what we're talking about. The brake shoes themselves. That one stuck in, that one actually stayed on. The other two on the other side came off just like that. Stuck to the inside of the drum. Those drums are really thick. They'll actually clean up good. I don't think they've been turned many times. Alright, we got them all. Alright, I was able to get a little more work done on the Newport today. I needed to get the rear end was locked up. It wasn't really the rear end. This thing's got push button transmission and it's got a lever to put it in neutral. And I don't think that's working because it's been setting up so long, but I did disconnect the drive shaft and I got the rear end to turn over. So I pulled all the brakes off of it. And there's all the brakes there. Took all the brake components off. There's a water pump, fan, breather, balancer, tensioner pulley. Anyway, the 08 3/4 rear end turns over now. I actually don't really have any slack in it. None. Like super tight. No slack. That's interesting. It did have a rough spot when I first started turning it over, but I turned it over several times and it went away. So I think I could probably put some fresh fluid in it and that may be good to go. The bearings feel good. It's real smooth. Just needs all the brakes done on it. Well, of course it needs to be restored, but anyway. So now I can get the tires put on the rims, get this dropped down, and I think it's this tire. I think this tire's not spinning, so I've got to jack that up, free that brake up on that side. This wheel over here was spinning. It's the only one out of all four that would spin or would rotate. So this one would rotate. That one should be good. So I got to free up the brake on the other side and get the wheels. Those are my rims off of the AMC. I got to put those back on the AMC and get the Newport wheels put back on here after I put some tires on it. Then it'll be a roller, and then I'll finish cleaning it up. That car's got to be clean too. It's bad. Finish cleaning it up. It's gonna clean up real good. So if you see, it's got the original. This is original paint, and here's the original red oxide primer. That's the the base coat on here underneath that single stage paint. So it's going to clean up really good. I was able to pull the dent out right here with my suction cup. See the holes there? Got that dent pulled out. Try to pull this one out some. I think I'll be able to push from the inside with a bar. Maybe pop that out a little bit. This side is the, that's the worst. That's the worst part of the car right there, is that dent. Got your little Chrysler emblem right here. Get that windshield cleaned up. The chrome, the aluminum is going to clean up pretty good. This is your tin, your aluminum grill. Here's what's pretty cool. Push this in to get to your hood latch. I need to oil those. We'll get some oil. I'm gonna oil those hinges up on this car. 361. But yeah, I'll get some Marvel mystery oil and put it on those hinges. Free that up. But we're getting somewhere. once I get all the wheels back on it and get the car unloaded off the trailer, probably gonna clean it, wash it while it's on the trailer because it's easier to reach. I don't have to bend down so far to clean up the bottom. But once I get that, I'll get started on something else. So looks like the UPS guy's here. Let's go see what he's got. All right, yeah, that UPS truck wasn't for me yet. It's for my wife. Just never know what's coming in here, do you? I'm sure you got the same issues at y'all's house. But anyway, we're gonna lube up these hinges a little bit. With the old trusty Marvel mystery oil. And then we'll work them a little bit. We'll work them out a little bit. Spot there. Tell you what, if you don't have one of these oil cans, you can get it at Harbor Freight. Oh yeah. That's a lot better. That's a whole lot better. What about this latch? I don't know about that, I gotta refill it. But anyway, that's that. I'll probably clean off this engine some. Take an air wand and blow it down real good and get some leaves cleaned off. Yeah, unfortunately, she's locked up. It's sitting in the salvage yard. Someone pulled the timing cover off the front of the motor. And the weather got to it. Top of it's all sealed up. But, well, I mean, the carburetor's sealed up. Sealed off. But anyway, it's just an old big block. So we'll get some more work done on it. Get some more updates done on it. If you notice, the headlight bezels turned out really good. Cleaning those with some 4-aught steel wool. Here's what it did look like. There's what it looked like. If it wasn't for the cracks in the metal, it would look almost new. It's going to clean up really good. This is what the whole bumper looks like. So this is after I cleaned on it a little bit, right here in the middle, but it'll clean up. It's going to turn out pretty good, and then I'll have it listed for sale for anybody interested in a '63 Newport. What do you think, Nala?